they were behind the sun anyway. Like, anyway, what I saying myself. Second Timothy 3, verse 1. Please know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, and religious people instead of a whole bunch of things right here. We are in those times right now. You are seeing that more and more people are doing more and more wicked. It's becoming more and more evil out there. Where less compassion and really because of who is ruling over the earth right now. And that's because he saw it on the devil, right? The wicked, which denied the spirit of his power. And that's the reason why you see that there is so much unrighteousness on the earth. And even in difference as well. So yeah, let me get that picture that is written. When the righteous and authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked, right? Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And right now, the whole, yeah, let me go and get that picture as well. So this is the book of Romans 8, verse 22. Romans 8, verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruit of the Spirit, even we ourselves grow within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. Right, and we're in that growing right now because we are in your right, in the right spirit, right? The righteous mind. You are also growing because as the earnest expectation of the creature. Romans 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. Right, to the whole world that is waiting right now for the sons of God, the sons of our child, to be revealed on the earth. So at the return of our Lord our child, it is going to be the time of rejoicing, really, because the elect of God. For it to come about at the end of the day. Once you hear that it's going to be a time of rejoicing for the elect, what does it matter what you said about people or the heathen or if some heathen will be doing, right? It doesn't matter if they're going to be weeping and mourning and gnashing their teeth. As the written in the book of the Ezra, right? Think not about how the wicked will perish, but how the righteous shall be delivered. So the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua being a just judge will obviously give the wicked their rightful their rightful reward, and the righteous their rightful reward as well. And we already know what is going to come for the righteous, which is mercy, right? And being able to return to our Father, which shall be, he shall be our God, and we shall be his people once again as written. Now that's something what are we faith for. So let's continue with the system. And that reminds me of 2 Peter 12 or 13. We are according to his promise, look for new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's really the old realm left of the kingdom of God. Because a righteous kingdom represents prosperity for our people. And it's a kingdom in which we will be the rulers. Like right now, even though we are under the will of the wicked, and the wicked have rule over us, but eventually, as that is 2 Ezra 6 verse 9, and Esau is end of the world, and Jacob is the king of it that followeth. So the next kingdom is going to be ruled by our people, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. But before that time, let's focus on what understand that we're in right now. The time of Jacob's trouble, right? The time of the MOT, the time of the trial against the trial of the elect. The different people verse 3. Without the actual affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, giddy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures, more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And that's why you are seeing more and more people going into various forms of spirituality. Like I was saying, that's why you are seeing more and more people going into these various forms of spirituality. Thinking about calling their ancestors, and all the various new age spiritual things, it's all messed up, man. And that's because they're trying to gain that the connection with the most high arm and they've lost. And they're doing it instead by serving gods, idol gods, like the curse is say. And it's just showing that our people are still under the curse. Because now they are serving their gods and because now they are serving all these gods and either they know their father and even know about wood and stone. Right? That's what this sort of food represents. The Santa Maria, the Legua that you see here. Babylon the Great. And here in Nigeria are worshiping as well. Right, I've already read everything I wanted to read about that. So let me continue going into it. As I was saying, all these idol gods, because they are being turned away from the Heavenly Father. The last company is upon them. But let's go into some more of these end time prophets. Because you see the behavior of the people that are in the world right now. There is no unity among people. And that's just showing you the times that we're in. Because now everybody is there. Let me get up. And all your our child said, think not that I have come to send peace on earth, right? So this is from Matthew 10, verse 54. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And that's what you are seeing here. Even the heathen, basically everybody in this kingdom, family against family, everybody is against each other. There is no unity anymore. And you are seeing different heathen nations, they are breaking up, because that's just the time that we're in right now. And the only unity you see, of course, is in this truth. Because as the people of this world are being divided among themselves, for if Satan is divided against Satan, his kingdom cannot stand. And that's really another sign to show you that the kingdoms of this world, right, all the kingdoms that have been established in this world are crumbling and being broken apart, are being destroyed. And the only kingdom that is being established is the kingdom of our Lord Yahweh. Because even now, at this time, you are seeing a lot of these people, of the brothers are getting closer and closer. But because then it's getting closer and closer as well. True unity, you find it when you have group of different nations, different kingdoms, both northern and southern kingdoms, prophesying, fellowshipping together, especially in Babylon the Great. It was the priest I was thinking about. Yeah, that's the book of Jeremiah. Judah and Israel were oppressed together. And Judah oppressed the held them fast and refused to let them go. So that's what it's talking about. That's what a precept related to what I'm talking about. Anyway, Matthew 10, verse 36. And a man's foes shall be there of his own household. Right, David in this truth as well. They're going to eventually get to that point where your family is going to be against you. Your family will sell you out. After all, let me get that precept. And it's not just really your family, the neighbors as well. And these neighbors are people that are living next to you. Or really anybody that is in. Like I was saying, anybody that is a part of the world, right? Because it's coming to a time when I'm going to start selling out, even out the Lord. Now, if you look on second Ezra, the 16th chapter, from the 70 something verse on down. The great insurrection against those that fear the Lord, which shall be as madmen carrying none, but still quarreling and destroying as they go, right? But yeah, let's continue on. Yeah, in the book of second Ezra, 15th chapter. Right, because in these last days, you know what's really going on with that? As you have seen, let's go, let me also get let me get it. So that actually start this piece about the growth. So I've been just roughly quoting it, literally just quoting it. Where is the book of Matthew 24, verse 12? Matthew 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Our in those times right now, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And because the love of many is waxing cold, that they are seeing so much war, so much conflict breaking out on the end. And that they are seeing this kingdom being, being destroyed. Okay? Because really there's no turning back anymore. So, and even here in Nigeria, so this country is done. And everybody can see right now, but Drake, certain children, right, why do evil, but do good, they have no knowledge. They're not running to other countries that are destroyed as well. But really, there is no space, there's no sanctuary in this kingdom, except for in this truth. As it's written, let me go start the book of Isaiah, because the third chapter, Isaiah. Isaiah. Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is this treasure. Right, so you don't really have any. I don't know if I can talk now. Let me what I was doing. Right, like I was saying, the people of this world can't see, and this kingdom is coming to an end. This kingdom is already destroyed, right? It's already done. But because, and there is no escape. There is no way out except for a you. And that's where we read that in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 6. That the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High Yahweh by turning our side shall be the stability of thy side, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Most High is a treasure. What I meant to get was Psalm 91. Him that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High and abideth in the shadow of the Almighty. So Psalm 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. Right, so the only protection, right, that a man would have in this or that in the world is the Most High Yahweh Shani of Christ. The wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Most High Yahweh Shani of Christ. That is that sanctuary that we have in this truth. And of course, now the woman, is going to be the man of the Lord that going to be the man of the Lord that written. Let me get that. I shall make a man in corporate. I can't find out. What the hell? Here it is. Isaiah 33, Isaiah 33 verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadows of a great rock in a weary land. And it's not just speaking of any man, but the elect man, right? Not really the person, but a man of the Lord. That's what he's speaking about. A man of God shall be hiding and in covering in his last days, especially for you women, right? Because that was the person that had a very basic camera, especially for you women. Because even the scriptures that tell you that the woman has to be saved in childbearing. Okay? And also, right after I say I'm talking about 7 women, these are things that will be happening in that day. This time that we like that, 7 women shall take hold of one man. And then we'll get that. They are saying that we will, especially our business, I won't go this in a long time. Isaiah 4, Isaiah 4 verse 1. And in that day, seven women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Right, because, once again, the only hiding place, the only sanctuary for the man of the Lord is in this truth. The wisdom, knowledge, the most High Yahweh by time you are. And the only hiding for a woman is with the man of the Lord. Okay? And that shows you who the head really is. You know, coming again, this most, I don't really need to say this because the hair is part of the world, it's already on the food. And you want the head of the house. Very often, say it anyway for edification's sake. And I will show you who the head really is, right? The head of the household. After all, it's not written. At the head of the church is our Lord our shine, right? Let me get that precept. But the head of the woman is the man. So this is the book of First Corinthians 11 verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Amashiach. Now I pray you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I deliver them unto you. And these are the words of the apostle Paul right now. The First Corinthians 11. Because you have some of these biblical scholars out there that are saying that we're not reading the book of First Corinthians, but I think the book of Second Thessalonians and some other books in the scriptures that is that the author of those books are not the apostle Paul, right? They are putting the same in the Christian church mindset. And this is really to show you just how wicked what it actually becomes Christianity is. Because both are basically coming against those, right? Even the book claims to be a biblical school and has gone to cemetery school. Both is now coming against, when the scripture records are saying that the words of the apostle Paul are not the words of the Most High, which of course Christ shows. Both will wait on them. But the Christians will now say the same thing. That some of the books of the apostle Paul, some of the epistles, were written by the apostle Paul. Both will rebuke them, he won't say anything to them. Because that's what Christians say. Pushing all these false doctrines. I mean, they are saying, that's what Christians say. Pushing these false doctrines. No one enter my room. But you see, other Christians going to push them. So that's why it's always left to the hand of the Lord to push the truth on them. Anyway, let's continue. So now, First Corinthians 11 verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. How about Shani Hawashai? Right, so that is the hierarchy. That's the color right there. And that's why the scriptures also say that the woman should keep silent in churches, right? So all your reverend misses, reverend pastor misses, that's going off. Because the woman shouldn't even be speaking in the churches, right? Only really the Christianity we are talking about here. They have said as well. They have put this false doctrine that, the most time don't say with having female pastors. Whereas female pastors can be in the church or pastor meeting. When that's not the case. So we don't know. It's only the men that are supposed to be speaking in the churches, right? And addressing other men as preaching. Let me get that. But even here in Nigeria, you have one thing. And that's going on because if you and the scriptures, of course, give you that understanding. Like, you understand how the woman thinks, right? Being the weaker vessel, to know that she's not fit to lead or to teach. That's what the scriptures say. First Timothy 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence all subjection. Right? That's why if you go to the comment board, the women even asking us to sit on the comment board and post precepts on the comment board because that's sowing confusion. Okay? I already know what the scriptures say. And the most high how about Shani is because of that's because of confusion, because of order in the church, and the order is set up with the most high, our Lord our shy, the man and then the woman. Okay? And of course the children at the bottom. Or I should say the woman and the children. So now, first Timothy 2 verse 12, and you see everybody just walking by, everybody saying it because it's already something that is known here in Nigeria. But you have some of these females out there are just trying to you have an expression about the wickedness of Edom. Which is one of the stories from Nigeria. You have there in the public war. That's why you always see that you have these US, I don't know what to call them, diplomat, these US politicians that will come to West Africa, will come to different parts of Africa where it's mostly Jake, trying to get them to push that alternative lifestyle, that the wicked agenda to drink of the wicked wine of Babylon because at least drink more of the wine and be more drunken because the Nigeria has already drunken as the one of Babylon the Great. They are already following the ways of Babylon the Great here. That's why you see the major religion being Christianity. Babylon the Great is also a Christian nation, and it's the same with Nigeria as well. Right? That's what you see right now, it's all working and it's mainly women and children. The last who is mainly feeding up these churches, right? That's why you see say they shall be captive filled with diverse laws. And we already know what's going on in these churches. So let's continue reading. First Timothy 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffered not the woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And that's why they always say that the most attractive woman is one another. The most attractive woman is the one another to shut up, right? That's why they always say that. Because really, then, just thinking about my experiences with women. I know it's funny because I don't even have that much I don't even have that much experience with women. But even I understand these things. But still have so many people out there in the world that think I'm just putting the woman on a pedestal. All this woman worship. Oh, she's a queen. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, she's beautiful. Just by virtue of being a woman. That whole woman worship thing. But even I, by the limited experience, even I know that, that's not the key, that's how it's supposed to go. And really, what makes a good woman of the first two, what makes a decent one? One of the examples is to keep silent. And that's why, even those medical guys, even they will advise women to just shut up, right? Just keep quiet. I think that's all a woman has to do sometimes. Just to be quiet and be submissive, right? That's what you need to be silent in subjection. Subject meaning under the rule. Submit, I don't know what submit means, but it also means under something because sub means under, right? And that's really how the woman is, because that's what the woman was made for, to be an helpmate, right, unto the man. And if you go into the etymology of the word woman, it means servant. Let me get this precept. That's basically what I was saying. After this is going to be pretty clear again. Remember the book of Genesis, right? The woman was created to be under the man. And let me just get that. Book of Genesis. And these are things that are just basic in the scriptures. And these are basic things in the scriptures. But you still have to get that still going through it because the wicked are in authority right now. And they have perverted the words of the Most High and changed the understanding of the scriptures. Let's go into this in the book of Genesis, the second chapter. Hold on, it's like I won't go to chapter. It's the third chapter. So this is the book of Genesis 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow shalt thou bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Right, so the husband is meant to be over the woman. But with the rise of this whole feminism, women's league, and this idea, this notion of equality, even though there is nothing equal about men or women, and what you are finding out in these last days, surprise, surprise, is that there is nothing equal about men or women. Even the scriptures tell you that he created them, male and female, he created them. So they were created to be different, and they were created to serve different goals. Okay? Not like what Esau Edom wants to push, because really, all that feminism really was a gateway to push confusion. Because now that you have the woman being in the same role as the man, you see how I don't really like going into all these things. So let's go into more mental, spiritual stuff, right? But what am I even saying? The scriptures in the real rescue, right? Everything that is rescue, social, manager guys, doing someone and them. Everything that they were saying is based in the scriptures. That's why from time to time you see them, they'll be quoting scriptures, right? Because ultimately, when you talk about the book that speaks on every topic under the sun, biology, chemistry, psychology, human nature. The scriptures go that's why that's one of the more famous psychologists. That guy is a Christian, right? No, he wasn't like a Christian, of course. He's always quoting scriptures, you know. Whenever I want to get you start going into the psychology or the philosophy of the things that of the events in the scriptures. To explain, okay, and I never even know videos on that. Then explain the story of human nature and how that relates to human psychology. We'll explain and quote some pieces in the scripture, whenever I go to this topic. Because even if you understand how deep the scriptures can get, how much understanding is in the scriptures. And that shows you that's another question that the most time is doing. Because how the words of the most time Yahweh Bashani have done, words of wisdom right here. And that's why, as the scriptures say, no book can compare. So this is about Isaiah 54, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it has commanded, and his spirit it has gathered them. Right, there's no book that can compare to the scripture. But like in terms of history, in terms of prophecy, in terms of wisdom, health, you can even use it, I don't think that you can even use the scriptures to even get the woman, man. Just put some precepts, you just use your people like because there's really no book that can be compared to the scriptures. And that shows you just how great and how expanded this book is because it covers so many different topics, right? And even philosophy on how to live everyday life. Every other week, your scientists are finding out that the lifestyle is the percent, whether it's dietary, whether it's in terms of hygiene, okay? But I even did a video on that as well. I think I'll start off with uploading on my old videos and going back to them because they are still very relevant in this time, right? There was this doctor in the 19th century America. His name was Ignaz female wife, okay? And this was during a time where this is just how wicked destroyed them, and how proud they truly are. Because there was a sign in modern medicine, like because Victor was when I was pushing the modern medicine, where they did not believe in washing your hands before and after you wash. They believe in washing your what they call it, your scrubs. Those garments that the surgeon and soldiers wear whenever they go into operation. Because it's part of the blood and the blood gets infected by bacteria. And that bacteria now enters into another place and the blood die. That's why you have such a high mortality rate going all the way back to the Middle Ages. Because when Israel don't talk about the Middle Ages, no, it was rampant death and the disease, and the life expectancy was like 30 to 40 years because of how much disease and lack of hygiene. It was actually talking about themselves, right? Back when Israel was that KG state. So going to the book of Revelation, the 20th chapter, where it tells, going into Revelation, the 20th chapter, where it tells that he was cast to the bottomless pit. really Esau Edom is talking about themselves because Jake at that time they had their hygiene, starting with the Moors of course, and with the kings of Europe. Jake that was in Europe during that time, they had the hygiene, they were able to take care of themselves. Just like what and you can Google this man, and the Moors had to teach these devils how to bathe, and that was Jake. Moors coming out of West Africa and like they had to teach these devils how to bathe, how to use soap, how to they had to construct something for these devils there. And that just shows you just how completely based Esau Edom really is. And even to this day, you have a lot of these Edomites that are completely unhygienic, saying that they only bathe twice a week. Ridiculous, man. And before I came out here, I had to take a shower. Even though I had to take a shower to bath everything, scrub the whole body, let that do. You will find a stronger story than the one they saw here in Africa. The next one. I think that's what they call it in Babylon the Great. The African next one. You will find a stronger story here in Africa. Scrub the whole body to see. Anyway, that's what I was saying. And I just show you how defiled this devil really is. And really, if that role of the devil, not only is he filthy spiritually, but he's filthy physically as well. Like, you have to think about that. Lion of the tribe of Judah now. That's it. Anyway, that's not the top drive chat. Anyway, as I was saying, it shows that Esau Edom is filthy, both physically and spiritually. And that really makes me devil. We are going to what I was saying now. When I was asking about the chat, I think it was the land of the tribe of Judah, which is one of the titles of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Right? So that's the question of whether I'm having in a long time. That's how it is. Not that's how I think there's not going to be too many things here in Nigeria. But not really Nigeria. How can I not say? And the damn thing is, here you have how the largest population of Jews outside of Babylon Street, and yet nobody is going to see us. But right now it is, in the day of our power. Let me go to that precept as well, because I'm even going to spiritual power. So this I'm more interested in the majesty of the Most High power at the same time. So that's really what I'm always going into. Power of the Heavenly Father. So this is the book of Psalm. This is the book of Psalm 110. Psalm 110, verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness, from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. Right, and in the day of the men of God have that spiritual power. And in the day when I was return, all of our people will see the truth and they will know the truth. And they will know it for you know, like I believe like the Christian then you have like a great process. Right? Let me not go into that right now. Myself. And I know our shine is coming back, right? And it's going to deliver these people, the elect of the nation of Israel, from all 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Sometimes you have to check on the research. But not even I'll change it very soon. It's a far better approach. far better camera and everything. Anyway, Isaiah 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the hour shall set his hand again, the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Paphos, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and he shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And those in you really can see that it's far higher because now our people are being gathered from all the nations. Where we are talking about being united by being with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High Yahweh Shalom. Right? So even though you are not being prepared and thinking, because that gathering will happen during, when the chariots come, are being gathered spiritually. Right? Because we teach and we prophesy the same thing. The coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, the ministry of our Lord Yahweh Shai. When our people in last days preach to the hands of lot of handkerchiefs are going to asking for the Lord. That's why you know everything. Now we have to bear the heat of the day. That's a class of actually a parable. You're going through different workers who have paid a single thing. Let me get that. Let me get that here. Matthew 20 verse 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that's an householder, which went out very early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. Right, and the laborers are of course that I need to, and the householder is on our side. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. Right, so the laborers agreed to work for a penny a day, which is basically going into daily wages, which is exactly how you're supposed to pay people, right? Pay them, you pay them daily. And so that's the whole other thing right there. Everybody to hold this to be a monthly salary or a weekly salary like that is something, or even yearly. But then I think it to a day. Because if you look at the way the salary is structured in this kingdom, you can't live daily. So you can't live daily on a daily salary, right? So if you look at let's take for example, I'm trying to think right now, but average, now, I'm going to tell you going to that. That's another video for an average. This is really something I'm maybe an expert at. But yeah, I can't really live on a daily salary unless you're earning like a crazy amount of money. That will put you one of the top 10 of not of earners in this kingdom. Right? Because the daily salary is to cover payments, all your bills, right? So you can't have a daily salary. Anyway, continue on. That's why you see in Babylon, for example, you have to have that credit card, right? You have to have the mortgage and basically make payments for everything that you own. Because realistically, even the yearly salary isn't even enough for you to live by, for you to live on. Okay, that's why you're buying everything on credit. I mean, Nigeria, don't buy credit. It's not worth it. Credit, buying things on credit is not worth it. So now, Matthew 20. Matthew 20 verse 2. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatever is right I will give you. and they went their way. Again, he went out about the sixth and ninth hour and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, why stand ye here all the day idle? They said unto him, because no man has hired us. He said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatever is right, that shall ye receive. Right, so it's explaining how the different others in this street, how different men were brought into this street, right? Like for example, we have the other high priest about people, one of the first men brought into the street, and then you have the men of the one west camp, the men of the leaders of the one west, which is the high priest Joshua, the high priest Maria, and King Mansa and the like. And they had the different men that came out of the one west camp, right? Because from Elder Hybrid have been up until the Apostle Sahar, Bishop Chris, the guy, the IUIC guy out there. So the IUIC guy, I've forgotten his name, Johanna, I think. I've forgotten his name. And the different elder apostles, and even the elders of the main camp, they also came out and established their own camps and started teaching the doctrine as well. And the truth is now growing, and then in 2007, now brought in the believers. And then eventually, over the years, more and more people started coming in. This thing that happened also brought in more believers as well. But I came in before that. I started listening to the other Malcolm, that was 2019. And that was 2019, early 2019, before 2019 actually, it was before the lockdown. That was when I started listening to the men of the Lord. And eventually, we are at this point right now. After the scripture saying that I have entered into other men's labors, right? Because that's how the kingdom of heaven is. It's not just one person doing all the work. One person doing all the work all throughout the kingdom come. But it's not, but it's meant to people on the work that are meant to be done. We have the work that look at our child do. And they are called to, and they are called to teach over, right? And that's what they are called to, the rest of the disciples to teach over. And eventually, we came to this time that we're in right now. And which is the most high Yahweh Shani our child. Sent forth their apostles to land. So the men of the Lord, the apostles and disciples of our Lord Yahweh Shai, came back again on the earth and continued in their labor. Right? So if we inherited those things from the other hand, our business up to now. More men are coming in and occupying, and entering into the labor of the men of the Lord. That's what the scripture is saying. But they have entered into other men's labors, right? So this is the book of John 4, verse 6. And he that reapeth receiveth wages, and he can gathereth on his life eternal. Now both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together. And here is that saying true. One soweth and another reapeth. I sent you to reap that whereon he bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labors. Right, so this truth was really established by the men before us, right? The 12 tribes chart that was set up by Elder Hybrid and Raya, the Paleo Hebrew, the same thing. The different doctrines and the breakdowns, it was all given in the spirit, like with Maria, Apostle Sahar and the like. Right? And we're not coming to that level now. So I have to pray and fast to really break down already revelation. But really, the prayer and fasting was particularly to see that breakdown and revelation of God. At the end of the day, understanding this breakdown and the giving of the breakdowns was by the men that have entered into their labor. Let me continue. now Matthew 20 verse 8. So when evil was come, the Lord of the vineyard turned unto his stewards, call the laborers, and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed that they should receive more, that they should have received more. And they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they mourned against the woman of the house, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and the heat of the day. That was really what the said that the thinking about the heat of the day reminded me of. Because it's hot out here right now. My love crazy hot. Today my first time to hear my love crazy hot. God, that's what I was saying. Right, so basically, all of the elect receive the same reward, which is to rule in the kingdom, which are not on one side. And basically, we are going to receive, every man is going to receive one measure, right? So one amount of reward. That doesn't mean that everybody is going to get the same amount. Everybody is going to get the same amount of wives or the same amount of clients and parties and things of that nature. Or the same amount of slaves or the same amount of or anything like that. But not for that, what every man is able to share. Let me know the best thing to do. Basically, what every man is, what every man is subscribing, I think, or what their measure of the spirit can do. So I don't know what the best thing to use. Or basically, what is your satisfaction? That's what you're going to receive, right? But at the end of the day, it's still the same kingdom. Okay, that's what the scriptures say. Because the reward isn't the wives or the houses or the place or all the things that are going to receive in the kingdom. But the reward is being in the kingdom, right? Receiving those new bodies and being perfect. That's what the scripture say. I'm trying to find the precept. It should be in the book of Psalms. There will rather be a woman in the house of the Lord, right? Let me see. I can't remember where that precept is at. I can't remember the precept. Basically, I'd rather be a woman in the house of the Lord, right? That is really the reward to to be shown mercy by our God and to be a part of the kingdom, right? So every man will receive the same reward at the return of our Lord and our child. For the labor that we have labored, which is of course being in this truth, you will be what? Keeping the faith mostly. As with him that enjoys things of faith. I don't know. Anyway, I'll end the video right here. So with that, once again, I will pray honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem and our child, Ba'ashem and our father, Wa Abad Bapal, Shalawah, Wari Abashim Yahshai.